Hi, my name's Steve, and this is the MA Sound Design for Video Games at Formative 1 of Game Technologies. Our game is in early development, so the concept team have sent us over these images to help form different biomes for the game world. Using WWise, I was able to create a number of soundscapes based on each photographed biome. Using the funky soundcaster within WWise, I'm going to be able to show you different ways these are triggered. Everything's tied to a single event called Play Ambience. Keeping this as a single event means that the player can go from environment to environment quite easily. Moving from environments is easy with game states. Here we have all of our environments ready to show off all the sounds that we've created. This is my first real play around with WWise, so I had to go with RPTCs of the time of day on each of the loops. I really love doing this because it enabled me to think deeper about the environment and how it could be affected by different times of the day. This is our island beach scene. For this environment, I thought about how the tides would be affected during the time of the day. I also thought about the night times and how still that would be. There's also the different creatures that live in this biome. The village in the background, you can hear very quiet in the mix, starts to rise up around 6 o'clock and drops off in the evening. This environment is natural, but it does have that element of manipulation by people who live within that area. You'll hear this as the day goes on. This is the monster lair and dungeon. I wanted to make this a living, breathing environment which you can hear throughout. The dragon itself is awake during the day but sleeps at night. Other than that, this environment stays pretty much static. Welcome to the magical forest. This is where creatures dwell, mainly birds. There's also many spirits of the forest that you'll hear throughout the day. I wanted to create a natural environment. You'll hear things like rock falls, you'll hear twigs being broken, very sort of textual in terms of tactile things. There's a lake in the background, which isn't necessarily audible in the day, but you will hear that at night. From a storytelling perspective, there's a lot of textures that are glassy to accentuate how magical things are. As the day goes on, what you'll tend to find is the birds will dissipate and you'll hear more of the supernatural elements come in as well. Finally, welcome to the tavern. During the day, early hours of the morning, this place is empty. However, as the day goes on, the fire gets restarted and the party begins again. This will start early with the hardcore tavern visitors at 11, and it progressively gets busier and busier until 9 o'clock when the band starts to play. There is a slight wind that is also the same wind that is used in the forest environment. However, this has a low pass filter, which gives the illusion that the wind is outside. and you'll hear many creaks and knocks of the building because of this. Thanks for taking the time to view my WWise project. There's loads more detail in the commentary. I do appreciate you taking the time to view it all. Thanks again. See you soon. Bye.